Hey guys, welcome back to Drew Blacksmithing. So if you remember in the last video, I had made a mistake and I thought that I could fix it. But after a little, I'll show you. Hold on. Okay, so as you remember from the last video, I cut my holes wrong. Didn't pay attention to my marks. Let me set that down. Didn't pay attention to my marks and ended up cutting the hole wrong. So I thought, well, it can be saved. I can weld the original piece back in. But here's the original piece. Now I forgot that I had cleaned it up. Oh, that's not working. Sorry, the camera's all over the place for this. So this is the original piece, but I forgot I cleaned the hole up. So you can see that big gap right there. That's too much for me to weld. So it ain't gonna happen. So fortunately, a co-worker of mine, and if you're watching, Tina, thank you, came through with 2 more tanks. So yay, it's not dead. We just got to start over. So, but I have plans for this. This work will not be lost. We're going to use it for something, I promise. But let's start the time lapse of prepping one of them bad boys right there. So first part's done. Now, let me grab the tank here. I'm gonna walk over this way. I got to get that nozzle off. So let me flip this around here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use my tie downs and go around it down here to this post, and then use some vice grips because these things really don't want to come off all that easily. So, but I promise we'll time lapse it again so it's nice and fast for you guys. And yeah, let's keep going. Well, that's not going so well. I'm going to take a quick break, get a drink, and try to conquer this again. Okay, so we're back. I adjusted my tie down, and here we go. Number 2. Hope this one works. Ooh, boy, that valve is not wanting to come off, so I'm not getting enough leverage to get the seal broke so we can start going. So ran over to my dumpster real quick and found this, so I'm going to try to fashion a handle out of it. Exercise machine, still got trash on it, but pretty much I'm going to come in here, cut it, take the rest of this back to the trash, and then use this to get more leverage so I can get the top off. So see how it goes. Hopefully this works. Now I'm going to put this back where I found it. Alright, so got to make a little adjustment to the bar so the vice grips will fit inside of it. So let me grab it. So I'm going to make a cut here, same on the other side, kind of spread it out a little bit so I can get the vice grips in there. Then flatten it on the anvil, and hopefully this will give me enough leverage. I can use it and pop that valve right off. We'll see. Oh shit. Whatever. The hammer. First time putting steel on the anvil. Went a little too far. Just made another mistake. I don't know yet. I think that should work. I hope so. All right, here we go. Still a little too narrow. What? Hey, look at that. A little bit of leverage. That's all I need. Note to anybody out there, having the proper tools helps. I do not have the proper tools, but maybe one day. Should be enough. There we go. Now if you're doing this, I made sure that these were empty, even though they are empty. They could still have gas in them. So you want to keep your head away from this part, because if there is pressure in there, it will launch it like a bullet. I learned that the hard way. But there we go. And that's the inside of your propane valve. Now what we got to do is I'm going to take it inside, fill this up with water. The purpose of that is going to push any gas that's left in there out. I can smell it already. And then we'll be back and start the rest of this. Turned out to be more trouble than I thought. All right, so I got it filled up with water, and it's draining right now. Let me show you that. So I know it's safe. There's no propane gas left in there or anything. So once it's done draining, we'll go ahead. I'll mark off how I want the opening on the top. I might change my mind. I don't know. if I'm going to do a square. I have this envisioning of an oval, but you need to remember I am very much the beginner. So I don't know, I'm thinking flat and then oval, you know, like how an igloo would be, or you know, something along that line. And I think that's what I'm going to try for. But my angle grinder skill is like at 1, so hopefully by today I can level up and it'll be 2. So let's get to the time lapse and cut this baby up. Alright, so I got it cut. I just got to knock it out. You can see I wanted a little bit right there, but I think that's going to be it. This time, though, I am going to make sure I clearly mark which side is the top, so we don't make a mistake. But I don't want to take up too much more of your time. Thanks for hanging in there and watching me start all over again. And the next one, we'll be doing some more, and then hopefully soon I could put some fire to metal, which is, if it's as fun as what this is, I can't wait. All right, thanks guys.